Businesses in the Christchurch suburb of New Brighton are calling on the council to keep its pier open while earthquake repairs expected to take up to 18 months are completed. In a double blow for the area, the library that adjoins it will also be closed for repairs. Our Christchurch reporter Colin Young visited the pier today to get people's reaction to this development. I spoke to him via Skype video and asked him why the closure is so significant.
Well, John, we're in New Brighton, we're in the east of the city. This part of Christchurch has lost so much after the quakes. It's lost QE2, the main swimming pool for Christchurch. It's lost, entire suburbs, 7,000 people, whole neighbourhoods have gone. And also the businesses that support, that relied on those people. So, throughout all of that, the pier and the library, the fantastic library that is just at the end of the pier here, has been a real constant for people. And it's just, provided a place that provides a bit of normality, something that you can still go and do in the city where, so much has been closed because of the quakes. So, news now that the pier and the library are going to have to close. The pier for up to 18 months, the library for 6 months. It's just another thing that, people don't have.
Yeah, there's a real sense too of community ownership of that pier. I mean, Christchurch, larger Christchurch is really proud of it, but in that local community, it's the heart of it, isn't it really?
Yeah, look, and we talk about community ownership of something. Well, the community literally does own this pier. When it was built in 1997, half of the $4 million it cost was raised through private donations, from small businesses to just individuals. So $2 million put forward by the community there. So when you talk about this pier, it really does have a special place in people's hearts.
Having said that, the work does have to be done, doesn't it?
That's right. Look, and people I've spoken to today, especially businesses, that they're philosophical about this. They know that this work has to be carried out, to ensure that the long-term future of the pier and the library, to really make sure they stand up to further earthquakes. Hopefully we won't have too many of those, but they're philosophical. They want it done. They know it will be good long term. But look, just really hoping that this can be done as quickly as possible. There's a possibility that the council might actually be able to keep the pier open while the work's being carried out. The damage is mostly to the pillars underneath the pier. So businesses have told me today if that can be done, they'd really welcome that.
Colin, it's such a beautiful shot. For people who are listening on the radio, I'm talking to Colin on Skype. Colin, I'm going to ask you to do the rudest thing a reporter has ever been asked to do, and that's step out of the shot so that people who are watching can see the view behind you. Look,
Have a look. It's a fantastic day. Here we are.
Yeah, look at that. So for those listening on the radio, where Colin is standing, there is not a cloud in the sky and there is an infinity of different shades of blue. Gosh, it's beautiful there, Colin.
Look, John, I'm sorry to spoil the view, but I'm making shot here. But look, as well as this pier, behind me, what you can't see is this fantastic library, which is also going to have to close for 6 months. You can sit in this library and have a view of the beach as you read a book. It's just fantastic. So yeah, a couple of really important facilities here that people are really looking forward to getting fixed and being able to use as soon as possible.